Hey guys, and welcome to the SGO Diary. Before we dive into cultural themes like the bubble and meaningful work and meaningful relationships, I want to take a moment to explain to you what this series is, who I am, and why I'm doing this. So this isn't a corporate memo, it's not a performance report, it's a place where I, as your SGO, share reflections on how we work, how we treat each other, and what we're building together. So who am I? I'm Vlad, I'm the CEO, CTO, and co-founder of SmartPhone, but those titles don't mean that much to me. I'm not a titles guy. The title that I chose for myself is SGO, Servant of God Officer. This practice is common in democratic management. We all get to choose our roles, and this role reflects something important about how I see life. I chose SGO to always maintain a zoomed out perspective on the whole situation and to lead this organization from a deeper and more meaningful level. At first, the word servant of God might seem overwhelming or even confusing, and that's understandable because we all have a different perspective when it comes to faith and God and all that stuff. So the way I see it, God is this love, this energy that surrounds us, and it is the connection between us as human beings. Through my journey, I became more and more detached from the material world, and I started to perceive this connection more clearly. I see myself as a humble human being serving a greater purpose. So I serve love, peace, truth, community, abundance, and everything from that spectrum. So this is the lens that I bring to this work. This is who your SGO is. Now, talking about our mission and values, everything we do here is based on a simple mission. We strengthen human connection. That's not a tagline, it's the reason we exist as a product, as a company, as a community. And we live this mission through three core values. We show up for each other, for the work, for the moments that matter. We are hungry, driven to grow, to learn, to constantly improve ourselves. And we are confident but not cocky, meaning that we trust ourselves but without dismissing others. And these are not slogans on a wall, they are commitments we practice daily. The SGO Diary exists in order to explore what these look like in real life. So the SGO Diary is an internal video reflection series. Each episode focuses on one cultural principle, something that shapes how we work, how we treat each other. I'll share reflections from my own experience, honest thoughts about the tensions and challenges, and an invitation for all of us to think deeper about how we contribute to this culture. The format is simple, it's a season with 7 or more episodes, and there are going to be weekly releases in the SGO Diary Slack channel. Remember, this is not a broadcast from leadership. It's a conversation, a record of stewardship. Yeah, so culture doesn't sustain itself. It must be tended always. This is just one of the ways that we do that. So why am I doing this? Well, organizations tend to drift when culture is assumed instead of spoken. Values become symbolic instead of practiced. People stop feeling seen. And slowly but surely, everything that made a company special start to fade away. And I don't want this to happen to us. And I promise you, I'll do everything in my power so it doesn't. The SGO Diary is my way of keeping our culture explicit, alive, and practiced. It's a way for me to model the kind of leadership I believe in, servant leadership, being humble, honest, and reflective. I don't own this culture alone. Well, none of us do. But as your SGO, I want to help hold space for it so we can all grow together. I want to thank you all for being here, and I want to thank you all for being part of my amazing family. And this series is for you, because the people inside our community matter. Your growth matters, your well-being matters, and the culture we build together matters. Now, coming up in episode 1, we're going to explore something that's been core to who we are from the very beginning. That's the bubble. our company as a protective environment where meaningful work, meaningful relationships, and personal growth can flourish. It's a concept we built more than 10 years ago, and it is the foundation of everything that we do here. So stay tuned, episode 1 is coming shortly. And remember, through love and truth in community, we are abundance. Peace.